Welcome back, everybody, to the Johnny Guitar channel. Today, we are playing Fallout New Vegas. And we are back here at the, we're gonna find the men who tried to kill us. We're gonna find that daisy-coated bastard that shot us in the head. But in the last episode, we slaughtered a bunch of legions. We went to Nipton, we slaughtered the legionnaires there. We slaughtered some more legionnaires here at their base camp, and then we ran into some Legion assassins, which was very unfortunate. In fact, the only reason we were able to survive such an onslaught is because there happened to be a couple traveling merchants in the area who helped assist us. Otherwise, we would have been cooked. So, we need to get to Novac before we run into any more legionnaires, because those guys are brutal. So, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be heading down to Novac. And look at this, okay? This is an NCR patrol. I think we're going to hang out with these guys. It'll be a little slow going, but I feel like they are our best bet to getting to... I ran out of ammo in the last episode, but in between episodes I went back to the Lonesome Road commissary and we were able to purchase some ammo and sell a couple of our items. So, we have ammo. A ton of it, but we've got some ammo, and I think it's within our best interest because I'm vilified by Kaisar's Legion, and that means he's going to be sending assassin squads after us. And there are certain random spawn points where these assassins will often appear. So, you know, they're kind of predictable what area of the map you may run into a Legion assassin squad. Kind of. Not completely, though. So, alright, okay. I think we're good. I think we're safe. We're very close to Novac. Now, there's a lot to do in Novac, and a new companion to pick up as well. So we're going to be spending a little bit of time in Novac. There's a lot to do and see. There's a couple mysteries to solve. So I'm pretty excited about that. Okay. Ranger Station Charlie. Okay, we don't need to hang out with you guys. Not yet, at least. Now you may be asking, where do the Sixth Courier's alliances lie? Is that how that phrase goes? Anyways, the Sixth Courier. Is she gonna side with, I mean, clearly we're not siding with the Legion, but are we gonna side with Mr. House? Are we gonna side with, the NCR? The answer is a little bit of everyone. We're gonna try to play, I mean, right now the Legion hates us, but we're gonna be able to turn that around. But yes, for now the Legion is kind of pissed at us, but we eventually are gonna try to keep kind of a peacefulness going with all of the factions until the very last moment when we actually have to choose a side. Okay. Is there a doctor? Is there a doctor in the house? Who are you? You're a
Howdy.
settler. You're a settler. There's Brahmin here.
Howdy.
Okay. This is usually like a doctor's tent. I feel like it kind of seems like a makeshift kitchen at the moment.
Don't listen to a word Nobark says. He spouts nothing but nonsense.
No bark. There's a very fun... Let's go find No... Oh, wait, who are you? Ah, are you the merchant who... Okay, there we go. There's our doctor. Let me check something real fast. Let's see. Okay, probably... Oh, you know what? Alcohol withdrawal. It's ticking away at my agility, which we cannot have. Okay, we need to cure ourselves of alcohol withdrawal. Once again, everybody, thank you for watching the Johnny Guitar channel. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Helps the channel if you like this kind of content. Check out the Johnny Guitar channel. I've got plenty more Fallout and even some Elder Scrolls going on. Okay, let us begin.
Hey,
Up, okay, now.
what can I do for you? Hey, pipe down. We can't talk about that here, out in the open. Oh, you mean you want a cure? Oh. Okay, there you are. The convulsions should stop in the next 1 to 12 weeks. If they don't, try holding on to something that's very still.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
So one more note, everybody. There's a really fun theory that Nobark here is actually the player character from Fallout 2. He is the chosen one from Fallout 2. There's a couple weird theories about that, nothing too concrete. Let's go ahead and have a conversation with him.
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum. Confound it, Nobark, you done it again. You let on that you know things. Now they'll never let you be. All right, stranger, you got me. What do you want to know? 'Cause they know I ain't just barking here. What I say has got bite, 'cause it's the truth. Them quack doctors can say what they want about all the rad scorpion stings that done pierced my skull. I know what I seen. There's been things of a disturbing nature going on at the McBride Corral. Seems every night one of their herd meets a most unnatural death, and always there's holes all over the body. Work of the chupacabra, the livestock vampire, says Nobark, but they don't pay no mind. Too many holes, they say, and there's bullets in them. Well, says Nobark, we got a chupacabra with an automatic weapon. And that's when they get real quiet, 'cause now they see the predicament we're in. I come face to face with the chupacabra himself one night, whilst I was investigating whether this gecko was hiding his treasure from me. He was the meanest, ugliest chupacabra you could imagine. Had 2 heads and fangs down to the ground. Best I could tell anyways, since when he come up to me he was invisible. Had himself a blunderbuss, what would rotate and shoot bullets real fast out of a backpack. Never seen nothing like it. Walked right past me having an argument with somebody. But I only saw one chupacabra, so I guess the other fella had to be invisible too, only more invisible than the other one. Folks will tell you that they seen ghouls up near the rocket factory. Sensationalist hooey, cooked up by superstitious yokels, seeing phantoms of their own imagining. Ghosts, commie ghosts, what don't know they're dead, hoping to steal our rockets so they can fly up and paint the moon pink and draw a Lenin face on it. I seen one of them disappear and reappear before my very eyes. Although, being a scientist, I have to admit I might have just blinked for longer than usual, what with the shock of seeing a commie ghost and so forth. Sure have. Camouflage, that coat was, trying to hide from extraterrestrials what can only see in black and white checkers. But they're not fooled, 'cause he forgot to put checkers on his face. I told him so, and he seemed to take it to heart. They stayed here a night and was up by the dinosaur talking to the sniper fella with the mustache a couple of times. If anyone asks, we never spoke.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. Why don't you relax a spell? Let this fine town take care of you. Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name. I'm Jeannie May. I take care of folks here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers. We're in a little desert oasis, name of Novac. This is the Dino Delight Motel, and it's mine. Well, there's Dinky, the town mascot. He's a sight. You probably already saw him when you came in, but you can go up inside, too. Up the road a ways to the west, there's Repcon. That's the old rocket factory. There's been some sinister characters out there lately, so you may want to stay clear. Other than that, nothing to do but take it easy and enjoy good company. Well, up north a ways, you'll see a big tower. That's Helios 1. Used to be a power plant in its day. And there's a town just east of here called Nelson. Used to be such a quaint little place until those slavers took it over. But we got our wonderful snipers keeping an eye in that direction, and so far, the slavers have left us alone. I just know what I've heard. There's supposed to be some ghouls that went in a while back. Ever so often, there'll be a commotion from that direction, explosions and such. Watch out for strangers. I hope you're finding everything to your liking. Well, I think that's a fine idea. I'll give you a good flat rate, and you can stay as long as you like. At least until the busy season comes. Sound good? I'm glad you can stay with us. Your room will be the one upstairs, closest to the lobby side. Here's your key. Let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay better for you. Go see Cliff Briscoe at the Dino Bite gift shop and tell him I sent you. I think he gets lonely standing around in that dino belly all day. He'll be glad for the company. Well, let's see. Dusty McBride's been losing some Brahmin, but that's probably the heat more than anything. Honestly, it's been real quiet. Ranger Andy's still hurt, but we got these two gentlemen snipers watching the road day and night, keeping the trash out of Novac. They've been a blessing. Watch out for strangers.
Okay, so I figure since it's nighttime,
Howdy.
I want to go visit Cliff Briscoe in the giant dinosaur delight, but we got to do that during the day. He has some interesting items that I do want to get my hands on, but where's that ranch they were talking about, huh? Let's try to find us a Brahmin ranch. So, see if we can locate a Brahmin ranch.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Hey there. In from out of town, ain't you? Name's Dusty. Oh, I tend to my ranch. That's about it. Alice will tell you, I don't get out a whole lot. Losing don't describe it. It's a massacre. A few more days and there won't be nothing left to lose. Every night around midnight, Alice and I wake up to some crazy hollering and gunshots. You'd think the world was ending all over again. But it's just one animal each night. They don't take it or carve it up or nothing. Just leave it there, all full of holes. We'd be grateful, especially if you find them before they get my whole stock. But don't go getting yourself killed over it. Alice and I'll find a way to make do. Always have. Beg your pardon, ma'am, but them two-headed beeves ain't worth getting shot over. Not to mention what would happen if half of what Novac says is true. Best we can hope is that whoever's doing this will move on or get tired of it. I just hope it happens while we still got animals left. Whoever it is, I don't think they're from around town. Seems like they've taken to shooting from the west side. So long.
What brings you here? Wow, that's the strangest thing. Last time it happened, I could swear I heard someone cry out for help. Sounded like a big fella. But when we finally got up the gumption to go look outside, all we found was our cattle. And I know what they sound like when they get upset. I can't imagine what went on. Dusty can probably tell you more about it. I'm not sure who started it. It wasn't a very nice name, but he took to calling himself by it, so we all had to. I don't even remember what his real name is. Anyway, I think it comes from that expression that people say when you're crazy, that not all of your dogs are barking. Poor Novac. Nice of you to visit.
Find anything? Well, I don't know how you've done it, but I do know how I can thank you. Please take this, compliments of Alice and myself. And help yourself to anything in that freezer over yonder. We got more steaks in there than we'd be able to eat in a year. So long.
Look who's here.
How you doing? Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop. My name's Cliff. If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left. Bless her. Seems like every traveler I get in here tells me the same thing. They see the sign and think, gift shop? That's just too good to be true. But Jeannie May always points them back in my direction. Well, a friend of Jeannie's is a friend of mine, and my friends get a discount at my store. Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread and butter. We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenirs, rockets, things of that nature. Come back soon now.